Hello and good morning. Thanks for clicking on this video and welcome back. So as you can tell from the title, today we are finally decorating my daughter's bedroom, and I'm really excited because I've actually been collecting a few really cute pieces. There's actually a lot of pieces that I've collected that I am not going to be using right now just because I don't want to overwhelm her space with a lot of stuff, and because she's in the stage of getting into everything. And so there's just a lot of things that I don't really feel comfortable putting in her room for safety reasons, or because it's a really sweet item and I don't want her to damage it because she doesn't understand how to play with certain things or whatever. But I'm excited for what we have and what we're using, which I'll show you guys in a second. I did want to address really quickly the fact that this is not my dining room makeover, which is the next thing that I basically told you guys we would be working on and that you guys would see. Let me just really quickly say, I did have every intention of doing a dining room makeover, but we ended up just rushing it. We did it late at night when Rosie was asleep. It was just, we were rushing it. It was really kind of chaotic, and actually Adam did a lot of it on his own, and I just didn't get a chance to film it, is basically what it was. But it's not quite done. I don't really want to show you guys what it looks like right now, so I probably won't. We hung my plant up yesterday. So we actually did most of it a week ago, or just over a week ago. Well, I guess it would have been 2 weeks by the time you're seeing this. It'll be about 2 weeks ago. And then just a couple days ago, we did a little bit more. And so we just hung my plant and everything. And my plant, I haven't been able to take care of it during all of this moving and stuff, so it desperately needs some revival. I've been pruning a lot of the leaves, and so there's just not a lot of leaves on it right now. Things just kind of look a little weird down there. It's not really coming together the way I want it to right now, but I think in the future it will look really good, and I'm sure you'll see it in the background of different videos and stuff. So sorry that I kept hyping that up and talked about that for 3 videos straight, and then you didn't get to see it. I didn't want to just not put it up and not have an explanation. So, but yeah, so we are going to be doing my daughter's room today. I'm going to show you guys where we keep her toys. We're going to be decorating this area behind me and this area right in front of me, which if you watched my last video, the play with me, you actually would have seen almost a tour of her room before it got decorated. So, but it's actually really messy and disorganized right now. So you're gonna see me decorate it, and I probably won't clean up inside the shelves or anything. So it's not gonna look perfect at the end of this video, but it's a kid's room. When is it ever gonna look perfect? So this is a realistic representation of it, but I just want to throw that out there because it makes me uncomfortable that it doesn't look perfect, and so I feel I need to address it. But anyways, let me show you guys what I have to decorate. It's really not that much, but I think it'll be really sweet once we have it all up. Okay, so these things here are what we're going to be using. This mat just stays on her floor, and I just pushed it out of the way. So here's my idea. So this big poster is kind of the inspiration for everything. We got this in New York, and if you watched our New York vlog, you would have seen this and how excited I was about it. I do think it's quite beautiful, the animations on it and the coloring of it. It's just absolutely beautiful. We got this at the Strand bookstore in New York City. It was $7, which I thought was an amazing price because it's basically a piece of art. So what I want to do is, if you see these pieces of wood, these are actually frames. So they're in plastic right now. But what it is these two pieces come apart, and then they will, you take this apart and it will magnetically hook around the top and bottom of your piece, and then the piece with the string, you just hang it from the top like that from a nail. So this one obviously fits this size. We need a bigger one for this one. So I actually just ordered that on Amazon. So I won't be hanging these things up today because I want everything based off of this one, but I'm thinking we will hang that one up on this side. Then we'll take the next piece, which will be this, and it will also be hanging from a frame like that. So we'll have the big poster here, we'll have the little piece of art there, And then we have this little postcard from the Smoky Mountains, which we got earlier this year from the Smoky Mountains. So we'll have like a big piece of art, a smaller piece of art, and a smaller piece of art. And that's kind of how I want to taper it, like that. And then on this side, I feel like obviously we need something like sitting here to kind of balance it out, but I don't have anything to put there yet. So that'll be a work in progress. And then the last thing is this garland. I'm hoping will be long enough. It might not be, but I want to hang it across this whole thing. It probably won't be draped. It'd probably be more like straight across because it's kind of short, and it might have to be like this one to this one. Like I don't think it's going to be long enough for this. But I don't really care. I'm going to utilize it because I absolutely love it. It's beautiful. I got this. It's handmade in Nepal. Like how crazy is that? And oh my gosh, it's just so pretty. It has a little sheep on it and a little horse. Oh my gosh, look how cute that horse is. I love that. And then there's a little pig, a chicken, and a cow. And it, like, buying this, I think supported the group of women who make these in Nepal. And this is like how they make their livelihood so that they can survive. So I love that. And I love that that's going to be in here. It's just really so sweet. And the little pom-poms, like I said, it's all tying together. And then we have this, which you would recognize this if you watched Rosie's birthday vlog. We got this for that. And I'm thinking I want to hang that here and let that kind of drape around this little bookshelf. It's not ideal, like how I kind of pictured it. I pictured this being in like a reading corner with like a pad and some pillows at the bottom. But she has a teepee, and we use the teepee for that type of thing. In the basement. So then I thought, well, maybe it could be really pretty, like, yeah, ignore these, by the way. They're really ugly. We don't have the paint color to match them yet. So, but I wanted it kind of here to kind of hang around, like drape around her crib. But for one, knowing her, she'll probably wake up from a nap or something and rip it down. But also we like to have and we could move that over here more. But I don't know, it's something that I've thought through, and I think I will like it here better. I definitely want something on this wall, and I just could not think of anything. I was going to do a little mini gallery wall here, like what I had in her last bedroom, but honestly, I just didn't love any of the pieces that we were going to use for it. Like it didn't work with kind of I don't know what you call this theme, like the whimsical kind of animal. But then we have New York City, which is not animals. But I don't know. It just kind of fits that very like cartoon, whimsical, colorful vibe. And nothing we were going to use here was going to match that. So I thought that this would be a better alternative. And I think I'm going to be quite happy with how it turns out. And it also has pom-poms. So it all ties together, right? So I wasn't quite happy with the way that garland was because the animals aren't hanging from it, so that if you lay it like this, that they hang down, they are like sideways along with the garland. So I think it's really meant to hang up like this. So I don't know. I'm not sure. I think I'll have to, and I'm just hanging it from the curtain rod right now. Like I don't have it tacked up there or anything. I could tack it higher so it doesn't hang down as low. It does fit actually quite nicely there. So I don't know. I'm not sure. I'll have to see, like with the big posters and everything hung up, how I like that. But I definitely do think I'll want a garland. Maybe I'll just do like a plain pom-pom garland or something like that across the top. The other thing, other than like the animals being kind of awkwardly placed, it also was kind of getting in the way. Like I do keep a bin here, which I don't know why I didn't think about this, but I do keep a bin right here, and with a garland laying across it like that, you have to like move the garland out of your way every time to pull it out, which isn't a big deal, but it just wasn't really working anyway. found the stud up there. You can see how my stud finder is staying up there. And it's fairly close to the center of this wall, which is really nice. And I'm just gonna use this hook and screw it in to where I found the stud to be. And then I'll be able to hang the tapestry or the canopy from this hook. So if I want this to hang, like it needs enough space for the circle to not be like up against the wall. So should hang like way out here. So like right there. All right, today we got in our other frame pieces for the big poster. So now we can hang all of them up on this wall and see what we think. So this is the top piece and this is the bottom piece. I never took the other ones out of the plastic, so I guess I never really showed you guys, but the top piece comes apart like this, and then you're able to put it on either side of your poster. Let me show you. So put it at the top, and then then it hangs like that. Oh, cool. All right. So now we attach our bottom pieces so it doesn't roll up on us. And okay. Oh my gosh, I love that. So cute. All right. So now, oh my gosh, yes, perfect. I love that. Oh, yay! I'm so excited. We've had this poster for so long. We got this in December, and I'm just like, I'm so happy to finally see it up. Oh, it's so cute. And then with the other two posters here, it's gonna look so good. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really love the way everything turned out, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.